Good morning, viewers from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. A happy new month to everyone. We're having an update of Mrs. Nneka ogamba case, a lady who reported a domestic violence case, children abandonment, and all that. We interviewed last 2 weeks. We're bringing updates to you and to tell the public how far we have gone, the stage we are, and where we are proceeding to. Join us as we give an update and also ask some sensitive questions based on the information we gathered from the various police stations we visited to ensure we have first-hand information. Hence, the husband was not present when she was interviewed, and the next step to take and how to have a better resolution of this case. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center Alternative. Thank you. Okay, Nneka, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. We want to briefly ask you, there are some information we gathered. One of our lawyer called you. We assigned a lawyer to you. When the lawyer called you, what happened?
The lawyer have not called.
Lawyer called you. The lawyer called you and you told you, after they spoke with you, said the man in first tax said he had been transferred, the doctor. Then thereafter you call again that the first tax police station and all that and all that.
Call the office, ma'am.
Speak loud, madam. You have been talking loud here since years.
I called the office.
Yeah.
To tell her that, see what I have gathered. I went to Navy Hospital. The doctor had been transferred to Mother and Child Hospital. Now, I went to Festac Police Station where my case of the domestic violence was handled in 2021. The OC of the station told me that she's not going to explain what happened in the mouth, that I have to come back to bring a written note from the people or the court, anybody that is requesting for it, for her to write something for me that happened.
Right.
So I called the office to let them know. Then I went to the house where we live to explain to the caretaker of the house, who happens to be my pastor. And that Navy of 18, that Navy incident that happened, my pastor wife was in that keke, that very keke that carried me to the hospital that day. My pastor wife and my pastor, who happens to be my caretaker, they are the people that were begging me not to sign that book that day that the Navy personnel want to carry my husband. So I asked them, see, what is happening? My case is being transferred to court, so I'm going to court and I must have something. I have your numbers, please, sir, for you people to say what you people know about me living with my husband in this house. I meet some people in the street and say that, please, I want to have your name. It's one of my neighbor, the woman that living opposite to us. I said, please, I would like to have your number, man. She's a Yoruba woman. Please, I want you. Some people will call you. If they cannot come here to question you or what happened between me and my husband, how you people have been noticing what is going on, they might call you on the phone to ask you what happened. The woman say, no problem, this is my number. I collected the number, I send it as you told me to bring some numbers. Then I forwarded the number of my husband, the most eldest man in the village, to the office for them to ask him about my case. Because when all this domestic violence is happening, I will call them even in the night. They will be settling this case. So I have gathered all the whole number that you asked me to gather is with the secretary.
We went there. The lawyer went there and you were called, because I'm surprised you said, because it's the lawyer that called me here. Then we went to gender. Has this man been giving you money, madam?
I told you now. I write it down in my listing, in my letter.
Was I the one that you talked to?
Okay.
Be mindful of your statements.
I write.
What do you mean by you told me? Did you meet me when you came here?
No, ma. I told the secretary.
Okay. You were also told that you went there because you went to Festac. From Festac, we were in gender yesterday. Day before yesterday, we went to gender to get the fact of your statement from gender. And that yesterday we were there. They called us from there. We were even on your matter discussing when they called from your husband's office that you were fighting there. What happened? What took you there?
Ma, I'm not fighting my husband. There is my husband's friend that was in the office with my husband that day, yesterday. I came to my husband's office. I called my husband on the phone. My husband blocked me. I have a little boy in my hand who is not feeling fine. And my husband is aware of his issue. He have a medical issue of umbilical cord something that needed to be operated. Since we did the scan, the hospital at Egondo have already booked us to come and see the doctor. For the doctor to let us know if this boy is going to be operated in these 2 years plus, or the doctor will be sustaining him till he get to the age they will operate him. They say it's umbilical cord hernia. So ma, I have tried my possible best to call my husband to tell him the state of my boy. My boy is in pains. Every night he be complaining. Every time when I give him food, when he eat finish, he be saying, "Mommy, my stomach is paining me. He's paining me." The boy be crying, lying on the floor and be crying. So that night, that day before yesterday night, the pain was too much on the boy because I did not sleep. Even me that is not feeling fine. So I decided to call their chairman. Their chairman, our chairman, the chairman from the place I was married to. His name is Mr. Felix Ogamba. He's the one that wanted to handle our case. So he said that my husband said that he's not going to be giving us feeding money again. That he's giving us feeding money. He did not know where we are living. Now I asked the man, Shebi, is my husband that paid this house? There is an agreement between my village people and my husband this last December, because 2021 I give birth to my baby. I was not feeling fine. Even my husband made me to discharge myself when the mother and child they have not asked me to go. My husband made me to discharge myself.
Who paid money?
He's the one that paid. He said that he's going somewhere that he's not going to be around. That I have to be.
How much did he pay?
I don't know how much he paid. So after we discharge, I write something. They say that I should sign that I'm the one that discharging myself. But they let me to know that I'm not feeling all right. Even the doctor for.
You are talking too many things that I'm not asking you. Why do you say? Because they complain because at the, what is it called?
Yes, ma'am.
The gender, all of them complain, including your IPO and all that. What you did in at the hospital where the man took you to and all that. Okay, if it's the man that is paying your house rent, how much is the man giving to you every month or every week?
My husband is giving me 20,000 naira. He let us stop.
When?
Every week.
Every week?
Yes.
That is 80,000 every month.
It started this April or March when I reported him to his church that he's not been taking care of his children. Before he feed the children, I will come. He will be turning me up and down. So the church people told my husband on April or March, I can't recall it, that he must be giving me. They asked him, how much are you going to be giving him? You know that there is no food stuff in the house, that he's doing so many things with this money. How much? My husband said it's 20,000 naira and he can give me every week. So we keep it like that. And before this money started be giving me, my husband and my people, my people summoned my husband to my village.
But I got to understand that you are no more married to this man. So I don't know why you are calling
He have not divorced me legally.
You people married in court?
We married in traditional. We married traditional marriage. We did not do white wedding.
Has he collect his dowry?
No, ma.
But even the lawyer told me yesterday that you people are no more married.
It's a lie. Nobody have separated us. Even the court, even my village people have not separated us.
Are you in touch with the family?
Yes.
Which of them in your family?
I will give you a number from my...
Which of them? Don't give me number. If I call all the numbers you drop, will I have credit on my phone?
Okay, ma. He's the most eldest man in my husband's village.
Not village. I'm talking about his immediate family. The mother, the brothers, the sister, the father.
I have lost my phone that I have their number. I'm using a new line.
And this kind of thing is going on between you and their son. You could not go to meet the mother, the father, and the mother. They are still alive.
The father is late.
What of the mother?
The mother is still alive. I've already met them. We have already discussed about it. The villagers talk.
What did you discuss? Forget villagers. We are talking about immediate family of the person.
Yes, ma'am. I brought this case to them. My husband told them pop and play that he's going to marry. That is final. So they say that they don't have any option. That my husband is the person that will decide who to marry or not.
Okay, you are with him as a second wife now.
I'm not with my husband now. My husband have already left us.
Yeah, but both of you are still talking now.
Yes, we are still talking.
Okay, the question I want to ask is the man that is paying the house rent.
He paid the house rent.
Eh?
He is the one that paid the house rent.
Okay. Do the man know where you are staying?
No, my husband did not know where I'm staying.
Since he paid the house rent, did he know where the children are staying?
No, ma.
Why?
Because during that December time,
yes.
my husband came to village. Our case had been reporting to the village how my husband had been fighting me, how he married and left us in the house. So my village, my uncle, the two uncle and my father that my husband met there, told him that, because they asked my husband, are you still interested in marrying me, in living together with me? My husband said no, that he had married.
You are talking different thing. I say, why didn't the man know where you are living and he don't know where his children are staying?
Yes, I'm trying to explain why my husband will pay for the rent and he did not demand to know the place.
He demanded, because it's the same thing they said at the police station. And I ask you, how come that the man did not know? What was his reason of stop paying the money, the upkeep before you came to this place? Because we stand for justice, we don't deviate, we don't bend left and right.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, because I still remember what you said.
Yes, ma'am.
What was your reason?
My husband just stopped.
What is the reason?
I came to the hospital. I came to my husband's office that day on 14th of last month to ask why. Because he promised to take care of me before he brought us and rent a new apartment for me and my children. Now, I needed to, my husband.
Good afternoon, my darling Magdalene, and every beautiful and handsome dudes in this place. Go ahead.
Okay, ma. He had been paying my test because I'm not feeling fine.
You are still deviating. There's no. I said we gathered a lot of. We are supposed to send lawyer with you to court on Thursday.
Yes,
we withdraw our lawyer because we cannot rubbish our lawyer in court because of you.
I want to explain.
Because we gathered so many things. All the stations you have said we have been visited there. Didn't they call you that I was in Jeddah yesterday?
They called me that you was in Jeddah yesterday. That is why I went to that gender yesterday.
Didn't they call you for gender that you are supposed to come to gender today?
Yes. They called me.
Okay, listen to me. Just like I said.
Yes, ma'am.
You can come as a complainant too.
Yes, ma'am.
We are not afraid of any human being on earth.
Yes, ma'am.
Provided we are doing the right thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And we are not taking side with anybody or doing the wrong thing.
Yes, ma'am.
What you told me few minutes ago before we come alive is different from what you are saying now. You said you refused the man having access to the house. Use your mouth and complete it. I'm not the one to say it because you give reason.
I am the
so
one.
That hospital and this thing you are talking is not what the reason.
I am the one that tell my husband as an agreement that you will not know where I'm living.
You don't have any agreement with him because you said so that the man will not come and be beating you or whatever.
We have an agreement, ma'am.
Show us the agreement.
My husband, that is where I'm landing to the village. That my husband came to,
yes.
that's why I'm going back to the village last year, December. My husband came to our village. My village people summoned him. That he had been beating me, I'm not feeling fine. They have taken me so many places.
Ogochukwu, thank you, amen. Even beyond that, go ahead.
That they have taken me so many hospitals that they want to invite him to come and see that I'm not feeling fine. Because throughout last year, my husband discussed with my people that he's going to bring me back to Lagos and he's going to rent apartments with us. And my people ask him if is he going to stay with me. My husband said no, he's not going to stay with me. They ask him that this is what I complain, that he's always coming to my house to beat me. He can barge in at any time, even with his ex-girlfriend daughter. The other time that they embarrassed me in my house. So that I'm demanding that I want to stay alone. As him did not show me where they are living, that let me be on my own with these children. But he can see my children even in the human rights, even in the welfare. My husband agreed with it. Before my husband paid that rent, we have an agreement, and he did as we agreed on.
Okay. Have there been any time he requested to see the children and you refused?
No, ma. They have not.
Even agenda?
No, ma.
Even agenda,
yes,
madam?
Ma. He have never requested to see his children.
Did you take the children to gender when you went to gender?
When I brought my children to gender is when that the senior one that is having asthma is coughing seriously. That my husband refused to bring the drugs that he promised to buy. He refused. Then I brought the boy for my IPO to see the state of this boy. I heard this boy is coughing. Because when the boy goes, his breathing will be really feel. So I brought him for the woman to see him. The woman tell me that I should go with these children, that he's going to call my husband.
Okay. How many months now that the man stopped paying the welfare, and what was his reason? Because we are still going to call gender to your ear, and I will call the lawyer to your ear, because we have 5 people cannot be saying only one thing against you, and you feel you are the one saying the truth.
No, see.
I say, how long now did the man stop paying? Since you said the man had been paying 80,000 every month, 20,000 every week, and he's the one that paid the rent. When did he stop paying, and what was his reason of paying it?
I came to my husband's office for me to collect our feeding money.
How has he been giving it to you? Have you been going there to collect it?
No, he always send it. Now he stopped sending it.
I say, why? When now?
It's on 14th of last month.
14th of last month.
That I went to my husband's office.
When did he stop? The last one you collected was when?
Was that 14th.
14th.
That day. That day.
Before you went to his office, why did you go there?
Because me and my husband reached an agreement that we are going to buy clothes for my children, that I will come out. Then we will go and buy clothes.
Where did you reach the agreement? Because the husband bought, according to gender, he bought a lot of clothes and brought the clothes to gender, and they were showing me the clothes he brought them.
It's the gender people that forced him to buy the clothes. And I have not set my eyes on the clothes. Even when my husband...
So where are the clothes?
He is with it now. He have not even shown me the clothes. I was hearing it with my ear.
That what?
That my husband bought clothes for my children.
Go ahead. We'll say call gender or go to that gender today.
Now, ma, I came to my husband's office to request for our feeding, my treatment, because my husband have started the treatment, but I have not been treated. We are just doing the scan and
not
the test.
answer me. Don't go for that treatment. I don't want to hear anything about this.
It's what brought me to his office and trying to explain to him before he stopped paying our feeding money.
But that was not what you told me. Go ahead.
Ma, when I reached that office that day, I said my husband that I have called. You have not been picking your call. I was trying to reach you. You are not picking your call. You told me this Wednesday that we are going to buy our children clothes and feeding and our food stuff. So I have called. Even our feeding money this week I have not given me. My husband said that he have changed his mind. That he's going to buy the clothes with his secretary, the one that he's marrying. I say, how on earth will I be alive? You and your secretary will go to the market to buy my children wears. He said that this is final. This is how he have put it. I said no, it's not done. You are humiliating me. Why are you taking away my rights? And you are treating me this way. So he was like, I should go away from the office. I said, why are you treating me this way? He started pushing me away from the office. I left his inner office like this. I went outside the office like this. I said that as you people don't want to settle me, because my children are at home, they have not eaten. I wrote the mass because I explained everything that day. So that I wrote the mass like this. I said, you cannot.
Are you talking about the 14th of last month?
Yes,
or
I'm talking about why we stopped bringing the money again. Now, after I wrote the thing, my husband, it led to the fight. He beat me in the office. He dragged me outside. He injured me. Then I went to Apapa police station to report him. When they brought up our case, he transferred that week money.
But the man said he want to know where you are staying and he want to be having access to his children.
My husband had been seeing his children.
Where?
The other time he came to the church where I'm worshiping to see his children.
Okay, if you know where you are living, will he come to the church?
He don't know where I'm living.
But he said you're the one that refused him having access to where you are living.
No, I have a reason.
What is your reason?
My reason is that I'm afraid of him barging inside my house, making trouble with me because I'm not feeling fine. And
what is the trouble? If he comes to your house, what did he always say that caused the trouble?
My husband can come inside the house now and see anything. He can use it against me. The thing will lead to fight.
But he's the one paying for that, and the kids are there.
Yes, ma'am.
You think a man that will be paying for an apartment and you have his kids, he don't have right to come over there, and you have not divorced him, or you have not in any way returned his dowry, then he sends you money, you rent an apartment, he will not have access to, he will not know and don't you know that if the man is coming to that house, since you are not willing to leave the marriage, that there is the possibility that you people can still reconcile.
I know, but why I'm afraid is that I'm not feeling fine, and we have reached agreement. You are
not feeling fine. May devil not pass through your tongue and kill you on time. You are not feeling fine. I sighted you from window. You were coming walking agile. You come here. You are not feeling fine. You are not listening, auntie. There is power in your tongue, go. There is serious power in your tongue. Anything you are pronouncing from your mouth, devil is standing to confirm it, because God said, whatever you want is what He gives to you. You have the choice of life and death. I don't know, you are so complete. Your hand is okay. You are fit. You can sit somewhere. You can even go to a place and be walking close to your place that they will be paying you. You can walk in a supermarket and still they will pay you. You can do anything within the vicinity where you are living. But all what you know, because I cannot say what gender told us yesterday, and more than 5 of them cannot be lying against you because they don't do them. There's nothing. They don't have any reason.
They only talk on what my husband told them. Last 2022,
no, listen.
They took me to more than 7 hospitals. I cannot be lying against my own head. They took me to more than 7 hospitals.
What did they diagnose?
And my husband is aware of it.
What did they diagnose?
The last fight that
what did they diagnose? That's what I want to know.
They said that they don't know what is wrong with my 2 veins inside here. Inside my
vein that you that have been talking normal.
As I'm swallowing something, at least you can see how this place is. This place looking normal? This place here.
How would I know now?
Okay,
How is it not looking normal? What happened?
They diagnosed that 2 veins are joining together. After my husband fight me 2022 and 2021 before I left to the village. This place was because he hooked me on the chest, on the neck like this. He was hitting my head on the wall. Now, after every set and done, I called our street chairman.
Okay, what do you now want now? It's you that they be that is having sickness, or the sickness according to you in your body, and you will not let this man rest. You will still go to that office again and be demanding, be looking for who will beat you again on top of the 1 million sickness you claim to have.
I did not claim any sickness. I only talk what is happening to me. My husband, one thing that always carry me to my husband's office is when he refused.
What do you now want is a question, because if our lawyer goes to that court, he must have to even meet you first and ask you, because if your case is baseless, nobody will go to that court to go and
Yes.
they will only appear in that court and ask for the withdrawal of the case for settlement.
Okay, ma'am.
And if you are too troublesome, we will also allow the court to take it course. Let them preside over the matter and let the law take it course. We can't do otherwise. We cannot do otherwise, because I'm not seeing you resting from this your trouble.
Ma'am, I'm just talking to you nothing but the truth. My husband can go there and talk or lie, but God knows the truth.
Okay, when you go to that court, thank God we are not going to speak for you. You have your mouth to speak whatever happens.
What I want is peace.
How will the peace come?
I want my husband to take care of his children and settle me. Let me have what I will be doing to.
But when he said he's not ready to marry you again, won't you move on with your life?
I will move on with my life.
Okay, why can't you think of how you will move on with your life? So if you go to court and the court did not rule in favor of you for the man to settle you, how do you get the settlement? Because we are not there, excuse me, ma'am. We are not in your house to know what transpired in your house. You only said what you said. We listened to only one side story. We did not listen to, madam, calm down. No, your body is moving you to talk. The man, we did not hear from the man. Did we hear from the man? It's court that will hear from both of you. And that is why we want, once the lawyer appear there, if there is anything contrary to what you are saying, we will withdraw the lawyer, because
Yes,
he will not pay us for legal fee.
Yes, ma'am. What?
That is number one. Number two, let me educate you first, because I will still want you to, if the lawyer is chance tomorrow, you go and meet him. Either of any of our office where he's free. If he's out from court, either you meet him in Keja or Shasha branch, wherever he can meet you, and they will ask you questions that are necessary. This is just the preamble of what I'm asking you, and that is why I'm not asking you secretly, because I'm seeing some little contradicting. But you can contradict issue when you are confused. You can contradict issue when you are traumatized. You can contradict issues when you are not focused. Anything can lead to anybody contradicting statement or issues, which I am not blaming you for that. But all we stand for, say the truth so that we can know. The only person you can tell, even as a criminal or as an armed robber, is your lawyer.
Yes,
because when you confront, and if you are sick, the only person you can tell truth of the state of your head is your doctor. Because if you appear before your doctor, you are having stomach pain and you are claiming to be having headache, what medication are they going to apply on you? Paracetamol or anything that can solve the issue of your headache. But if you take paracetamol that have nothing to do with your stomach ache, will it work? It's like that in this office. We can only know the truth so that we will not look stupid before the public or before whomever you are complaining against, or even before the court of law. So one, the man have right to have access to his kids. The man have right to know where his kids are staying, if only and whatsoever. Then if you are claiming you don't have anything doing and doing, that is the area where the lawyer is threatening you that is going to take your children. Because if you are with the kids and you cannot take care of your kids, then you give custody to the person that is capable of taking care of them.
I have something I'm doing.
Hold on now. Are you supposed to interrupt me if you are a peacemaker? Did that look like your husband, madam? Did that look like one of your family sister? Are you supposed to interrupt me while I'm still talking? While I've been quiet and patient listening to all your stories that you have been saying since how many years? I ask you now, what do? You say you are not doing anything. Now you said you have something you are doing. I just advise you few minutes that you are still complete, you still have what to do. When you are claiming the whole sicknesses of the world is disturbing you, when you go to court and you state all these things, of course, somebody that is not strong enough to take care of herself, then kids cannot be in her custody, because they are going to be more stress on you, because you need medical attention. So, however, whatever you want to claim, whatever you want to demand for, anything you want to say is your problem, you have to compose yourself, calculate your statement, know what to say better, because we cannot take word out of your mouth. We can only guide you on how to tell the court the truth. to enable our lawyer also to defend you where it is necessary.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
So, if you are sick, you have medical proof, you present it, they'll present it in court. And what led to your illness, you can talk to the court as well. And mind you, don't think if this judge end it today, then you cannot appeal in another court. It's appealable. But trouble we don't want. Peace we want, and justice will always demand for whom justice is due for. We are not going to court because we are looking for case to go to court. We are going to court to know who hands is clear, who go for justice, and who have the equity to fight for. So if you come here to say something and we realize that you are not saying the truth, then you are not coming for justice, and with equity, then you are guilty of one thing or the other. So you cannot expect the justice from us. So, one, he have right to have access to his kids. Two, he have right to know where you people are living, because the one responsible for the house rent, not you. And if you say anything to the court, and in the course of convincing the court, if they also decided that the man should not come to your house, but you people should have a meeting place where he will be having access to his kids, or take his kids, bring them and all that, fine. It at the discretion of the court. It's sub judice if case is in court and we are treating it here. We are not treating it here because he has not come here, but because you are here, we are doing your normal interview and also reporting to the public, to our members that are not right here in this office or Lagos, and also to the fans. Because at the end of the day, we will still call them for a support of your counter filing, and also the remuneration of the lawyer that are going to court in your case. If the lawyer appear and return back, the report of the lawyer will determine what we are going to tell the public, the fan, and your supporter to demand justice for you as a woman. So, which other things do you want to say? You said you are working.
No, I'm not working. I'm selling shoes. I'm into shoes.
Ladies or male or both?
Mainly in children wears and adults. Like this one I'm wearing, I'm the one that's selling it.
Where are you selling it? You have this.
I have shop in Port Harcourt before we relocate here. Right now, I have not gotten any shop because I'm looking for sites. Throughout last year, is my shoe that I'm selling that I'm using training my children, even putting my first issue in school when we are in Port Harcourt. My husband is not bringing anything, both feeding till ending, even to be taking care of my health issue there. Only single-handedly I take care of my children. I put my child in school in Room Mercy, Anglican school, private school there.
Which child or children?
My first issue, but the last one I have not yet started school that time.
Okay.
So I have something I'm doing. Is this sickness that made me to stop? Because I cannot be going to the market with it. I have to take care of my health before I start. I have like.
Hey, well, it's the same thing we're talking. And the court cannot give you children when you have.
I've already get myself
and
now.
you cannot.
I'm already getting myself, because as of last year, I'll be going to hospital. But I thank God that I can, even now, I can do everything for my children. I can cook for them. I'll be doing it till now. Nobody's helping me. I don't have any house help.
Okay.
It's just for me to fix my health issue.
Which one again?
Is this one I'm talking to? But it's not that this thing is depriving me of taking care of my children, because I have no house help. I'm only the one that's single-handedly doing it in my house.
I'm still going to repeat myself, because I'm saying it to the public, not to you alone. Be mindful of what you are going to say in court, madam. What you are going to say in court will determine the conclusion of that case. The ruling of that case will determine what you are going to say in her court. If you are asking, yes, you are sound to take care of your kids. You are doing business, but you need the support so that you can start a petty business, because you need your kids to be with you. They are too tender to be with their father, and also you have a wife and you want to watch over your children. However, what the court decided, this is how much he is providing, this is how much you ask him to be giving, madam, try to be satisfied with it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't despise your little beginning. Whatever you start with, ask God for blessing. In as much as you are not idle, he said, look for something to do. Who God can bless is those that are working in the vineyards, not the idle. He said, I will bless the work of your hands. When you don't have anything as a work of your hands, would God bless you? God can't be throwing money on the street for you to be picking. But when you find something doing, no matter how little it is and it's your handwork, God will certainly bless you, because that is his word and it can never fail. So don't use your life to depend on a man, okay? God have created you. You are healthy and healthy. You are strong. You are fine. You are beautiful. You have full 1 million opportunity to still remarry, even if you have given birth to 4 or 5 children. All you need, have a focus. In life, you can persuade. You can press. There is a level you press to. You will check. You will weigh it both sides. Is this thing really working in line with God's will for you? Yes. If it is not working in God's will for you, then you will retract your step. Do you understand me? You don't know if somebody better than that man is in line that God have positioned to remarry you. But because you stick on him that has married, even wedding court, another person, it's also affecting you. It's not easy for somebody to part way in a relationship that you have been in for years. I understand your pain. I understand your plight. Do you understand me? But in a situation where you want to be distracting your life, you don't have anything to do for your source of income to be coming, for you to look good, as pretty as God created you, and move on with your life, or even if God said you are still going to be his wife, but at least there are some things you need to start doing with yourself. Do you understand me? Don't give up hope about yourself. Situation can distract your attention, but if you give it all to that situation, you will eventually blame yourself in future. Don't allow the situation to affect you at the end of the day. Started affecting your health, that you will not have good health to take care of your kids or watch your kids feeding you in time to come. That is not your portion. So don't just be saying you are sick, you are sick. If you are sick, God is the healer. Doctor is to apply medication, but who heals is God. You cannot go to the hospital and say, oh, she is fine now, she's doing well now, she's recovering. But if God wants to do it, perfect it, and heals you perfectly, there is nothing like gradual process. He heal you, and what you are healed is perfect. So please, whatever that is disturbing you, hand over it to God, because He's going to be the one to heal you, even if there is physical medication on you. Okay? So whatever you are going to court to say, please be mindful of what you are going to say, so that you will not detraumatize your children or having custody of your kids or any other thing. What is giving you joy now are the kids, right? They are the one giving you joy, and let the joy not be taken from you, and that is not our prayer. Okay? So you will still meet our lawyer tomorrow, the ones who are signing to you against Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. The case is coming up on Thursday, and you have not been served. I spoke with his lawyer, and I told her you have not been served. You should bring and come and serve. I even asked her to come to the station yesterday and come and serve you there in our presence, so that we can have the copy of the court summons. But she said no, she just sent the copy, which our lawyer can still say that you have never been served, whether you will go to court or not, until they served you. And they said they are looking for where to serve you. calm down. Don't be scared of where to serve. If they want to come and serve you here, I will call them, come and serve her in our office. We will still go for her in court. The time has come where we will stand to begin to defend women that are being traumatized, being humiliated in marriage. And that is women that are also submissive, and they're also calming down, doing what God asked them to do in their marriage. If we fight for you, we will expect you to join the fight. Do you understand me?
Yes.
As we are fighting for you, you are coming out, you are joining people that will be fighting for others.
Yes.
We can't fight for you and you take off. No. As for anybody at all, any woman we fight for, join the crusade.
I will.
Follow it. Who they fight for, join. Who want to join, join. Who is intended to join, join. Is going to be voice for women.
Yes, ma'am.
We are going to be voice for women globally. That women and children will be highly secured here, and will do all our possible best to ensure justice prevail for those that justice is due for. Okay? Thank you very much. Do you have any other thing to say? You said it all.
Yes, ma'am.
And if there is anything you did not remember, when you meet the lawyer, speak to him. Okay? Before you guys go to court on Thursday. So don't be scared. They don't kill anybody in court.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And if court decide, and at the end of the day, one is not comfortable, they still appeal in another court. So calm down, okay? All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, viewers. Just like you heard me, you can join Women Crusade, advocacy for women advocates. Please, you will join the group. We are going to fight for the less privileged, voice for women and children, and we are out of the All Life Foundation. It's for everybody and it's for everyone, and for our women and our kids. So please, those of you that always send message, putting call midnight, there is this my neighbor that is fighting, beating, traumatizing these children or this child around my area. You don't need to hide and be sending such message. You need to come out, come and be the voice for those kids. Come and be the voice for these women, your co-women, and for yourself. So it's not for one person. We must not fight for you to join. So everybody, even those that I feel you are not going to be with us and be parading on the street where we'll go and lambast the man house, all our crowd will land there with camera, with everything. There are people that I will bring by force to join us, because you are going to support the movement with your money, with your car, with your resources. When we want to move and we don't have enough car to move, you have to volunteer your car to move with us. You have to rent bus to give to us. So yeah, this is your area you can contribute to join. So that is it. Let me see. God bless you too. And please, I'm still going to drop our phone number 080-330-24550. If you are interested to join this crusade, please send me a WhatsApp number, because it's going to be a global, when I say global, all over the world. Those that are in African country, they have already started contacting us on how to start from the east. The same thing, as we are doing it, we want to expand it the more. So those that are willing to join the crusade, the vision and everything, let us know. 080-330-24550. Aro Elizabeth, my comrade, how are you? That is nice. Okay, we'll be back in a moment. Happy new month once more.